Danny, always want 3 points, but is it difficult when you don't get them when you're leading for that long in the game?
Yeah, I think so. That definitely stung. Incredible amount of effort and work that went into the game. I was really proud of the resilience and the determination that the players showed. Conditions were incredibly difficult. Kind of this ground only has 3 stands, and there was like a gale force wind coming right through the open space, and probably the conditions deteriorated as the game went on. So it wasn't easy, but I thought we obviously got a good place in the game, which we were pleased about. I thought in that first half an hour we had so many opportunities on the transition to find that second goal, and from either good play from them or a good save from their goalkeeper. I remember Payne having a really good one on the break. We couldn't find that second goal, and then to be fair, second half it was hard for us to get out on the build because the wind was coming right in our face. But we gave up very few chances, even though they had territory second half. We gave very few chances away, but I think we're just disappointed in that last 15 minutes that we didn't keep pressure on the ball. We didn't play to our principles. We just played the scoreboard, and sometimes you gotta play to the end, not for the end. And it just felt that we just got a little bit negative with the ball and didn't keep pressure on the ball, and that ultimately invited them on.
Yeah, and got that great start to the game, as you mentioned, Jack Tucker, getting on the end of something, and it looked like a preset routine trying to get Arthur Reed in space for the shot. Yeah,
well, when we play with Arthur Reed, Teddy Bishop and Jack Payne, they have such technical quality and they're such good decision makers that always for us to try to be clever in that moment and try to outwit our opponent, which I think we did. We created space for Arthur for the shot, and then it gets blocked, and I thought it was a great finish from Tux, and a lovely way into the game, and I was really pleased with how we played in that first part of the game. But like I said, I think our disappointment when we look at it back is that just we weren't brave enough to keep playing with the ball. And I think for us it's always to try to find the second goal. And we have that really good chance towards the end when Payne crosses for Sampson. But probably we weren't brave enough with the ball, and certainly against the ball. We want to get pressure on the ball. It wasn't an easy game. The conditions were difficult. To be fair to Dean, they changed their system probably 5 times in the game. They started with a 3-4. I suppose it was a 3 diamond 3 formation. Then they moved to a 4-3-3. Then they went to the 4-4-2. They were playing very direct with Oliver Hawkins, and they took him off. And then they went to a 3-5-2. And so they made a lot of changes to their system. But for us, if we just play to our principles, then we'll get really consistent patterns, we'll get consistent behaviours, and then we'll get a consistent performance. But we probably just got a bit negative, and that's the bit that cost us really, because it's hard I'm really disappointed, of course, to concede that late, but it's hard for me to be critical of the group because we did so much well. But when you defend with that much fortitude and resilience and togetherness, you want to keep a clean sheet and you want to win the game, and we're just disappointed that we didn't.
And it wasn't just that really good mental attitude, it was like how well organised we were and how we kept our discipline and shaping that defending. Yeah,
we did, but we just got a bit negative at the end, and then our wingers ended up getting pinned back, and our idea is always for us to have aggressive starting positions with them so we can keep the pressure on the ball. But we didn't. So we have to suck up that disappointment. But I think I've seen enough, unbeaten away from home, which is always good, because when my teams have been successful, it's always been, their form away from home is always so important. And I thought we showed enough resilience in the game, enough determination, enough fight, which was good. I thought both centre halves were excellent. For the 2 boys in midfield, you always think of them as technical players, but I thought that in a really chaotic game, they fought really hard for the group. We'll take the positives, but we'll have to suck up the disappointment, because the support. Wow, I don't know how many. Felt like maybe 1,500, just right behind the boys all the way through. and we just wanted to send them back around the M25 with a win. And of course we got so close to doing that, but just couldn't quite get over the line.